Good evening. I'd like to take a moment to welcome all of the brilliant and inspiring people in this room, the distinguished guests, friends, family, professors, staff, coaches, and of course, my fellow 2013 graduates. Until now, my Binghamton University claim to fame was that I created the Binghamton University 2013 Facebook group. This might one-up that, though. I'm truly honored to stand here today as your student commencement speaker. My name is Jessie Hannah Rubin, and I am head over heels in love. It's not the typical boy meets girl or anything like that. Let me explain. It's the first thing I think about when I wake up in the morning, and the last thing I think about before I go to sleep. It excites me and inspires me every move it makes, and if I ever feel like I'm losing faith, I look to it to bring me back. It's inventive and scientific, but it's loving and compassionate too. It's true. I am in complete admiration of our generation, and it is the most beautiful thing I have ever seen. We find exquisiteness in the most unexpected places. When others say that we have lost appreciation for the beauty in our world, we show them that we can create art like you have never seen. We write, we photograph, we design, we demonstrate, we experiment, we calculate, and above all, we have so much passion. We do not just do, we love what we do, no matter what it is. Do not mess with us. We are the inspired generation, and we are not afraid to show it. Our world is immensely social and only getting more so by the day. I know I sound like a huge #social media nerd, but isn't it wild how connected we've all come to be? I can't even begin to tell you how excited I get when Binghamton U retweets me. Within moments after I get a notification about it, each of my friends gets a text with a screenshot of the retweet and a very enthusiastic-looking emoticon. On the surface, it might seem like simply a nice gesture, but in that moment, my school is recognizing me, echoing my voice, my art. It's Binghamton University bridging the gap between school and student to echo a message that we both want to share. Let's continue to do this for ourselves, and with great Twitter grace and etiquette, I will most definitely follow you back. Tweet me a picture of your inspirational quotes. Post a picture of a random act of kindness to my wall. I want to see you distinguish yourself and show the world what you've got. We've learned a lot here at Binghamton. I'd even say that 50% of the most important knowledge we have learned has been in the classroom. And unless you'd like me to talk about the importance of grammar and globalization, I think I'll move on to the other 50%. But please, if you'd ever like to have a casual conversation about grammar, you know where to find me. I think the most important thing I've learned in college is what home feels like when you make it for yourself. You have your home back in Long Island or Rochester or San Francisco or Boston, and that was so graciously given to you. The one you would stay up late and have sleepovers in, where you had your backyard birthday parties, the one your mom hosted art classes in, the one you cried in after your first breakup, and the one place where you fell in love with your best friend. And who could compete with that? You brought yourself to Binghamton University knowing close to no one with the frightening but incredibly exciting opportunity to make yourself all over again. We knew it was going to be fun, but did we really know how much we would come to adore it? 4 years later, when I say I'm going home, I need to specify whether I'm talking about my University Plaza apartment or the gray house in Merrick. But after Hurricane Sandy nearly destroyed my home in Long Island this past fall, I have really come to understand the meaning of home. As Edward Sharpe and the Magnetic Zeros have so accurately coined, home is wherever I'm with you. And it's true. It's the people around you who make home what it is. Home is my friends who have fiercely supported me in everything I do. My fellow student athletes, friends from Hillel and Chabad, English rhetoric peers, pipe dreamers, and anyone else I've stumbled into passionate conversation with, the people who have populated my life here at Binghamton University with more love than I could ever imagine, have made the Southern Tier my second home. Another lesson I've learned while here is, do not be too sure of what you want to do. Before I freak out every single parent in the room, as if you didn't lose enough sleep already knowing that your kids are humanities majors instead of accounting students, I promise we will all eventually find our way to creative class rock stardom. We are graduating from the public Ivy after all. Wiggle room is the best kind of space to have because with that comes adventure. It's just no fun for too long to know exactly what you want. You need to leave room for growth and creativity to cultivate your passions and take you down a path you might not have chosen in the first place. There is so much out there yet to be discovered, and we have so much ground to cover. It is up to us to split up and nourish it to the best of our abilities. The future lies before us, and it is ours for the taking. It would be a shame for us to pigeonhole ourselves and not give ourselves the creative freedom to figure out exactly what our strengths are and what our purpose is. If in this moment you are not a mixture of supremely scared but exceptionally excited for your lives, are you headed down the right paths? It's up to us to hold tight to this world and take it for a wild ride. So let's take a moment to fuel our hearts with determination, because it's been said many times before, but believe it or not, it's actually our turn. This is our time. Congratulations, class of 2013. You have rocked this school for 4 years, and now it's time to take on the world. Thank you, and good night.